All right, friends. Here's the story. This is what happened here. Before I go into, but I'm in Rollins, Wyoming. So this morning, just a normal day. Teddy and I wake up. We're packed. Got the bike all packed. We load up, and I'm down for a coffee. I didn't make it. I was just gonna go buy myself a coffee. I was a little lazy this morning. I'm gonna admit it. Right there it is. Um, so uh, I get I get Teddy all packed up and everything, and we head down to this diner, and it's close to a park. I didn't know that, but evidently it was. Um, and I do this a lot. And, I'm not allowed to take Teddy into a lot of restaurants, and I know I can use the service dog thing, but I just sometimes it's just better off just get the food, and I go outside and I'll sit on the curb, and me and Teddy will eat, park bench, whatever, and we'll eat, and I'll drink my coffee, and he'll play or whatever. So here's the story. Today is the 26th of August, and I'm in Rollins, Wyoming. So here's the story. I get the food, I walk outside, me and Teddy climb up on a park bench, and I'm sure you guys have seen it before, I don't know, but a lot of people that have been around me know this. I let Teddy eat off my plate. I'll cut it up for him. He can eat off my plate. He can eat out of my hand. He can share a sandwich with me. I don't have a problem with that. He that's he's my life, and I mean outside of my son, but he's my life. He's with me 24 hours a day. He's riding with me every day, and it's just the way it is. So we go to the diner, we get the food and what have you, and we go outside and sit on a park bench, and everything's fine. What a nice day and everything. And along come a husky, an aggressive husky. I didn't see it coming because I wasn't looking around. I was looking at my food. Teddy was eating, I was eating, drinking coffee. We were just enjoying ourselves sitting on a park bench. And this husky came right up and took Teddy right out of my lap. I just can't even it fucking killed me, man. Anyway, just everything went wired. So he messed Teddy up pretty bad. He's going to be okay. He's here with me, still bleeding. We ran him to an emergency hospital. Man, he took Teddy right out of my lap, man, and all I could think was to get Teddy. And I got hold of the dog, and I'm not somebody who beats dogs, but I beat this dog to the point where it can't move. And I'm not proud of it. But I saved my dog. I saved my buddy, man. I saved my buddy. I mean, he's bleeding all over the place. Even after being at the vets, he has a hard time eating and drinking. Got him on a bunch of meds. You see all the stuff here. He has to eat baby food. It punctured through the side of his nose where the black part is, up inside, and through the cheekbone there's a puncture, or through the cheek there's a puncture, and then it fractured his jawbone. He's got a bunch of stitches inside of his mouth. They really can't do a whole lot with the puncture on the side of his face, but where the other dog's tooth went in, it butchered up his gums. And I don't know how he's taking it, man. He's just really scared. He's kind of out of it right now. I don't know if you know Teddy, man. He's just always chipper as ever. And I can put the camera down and he really goes to it. But he's just lost in pain. He can't. He just, I don't even like to touch his face. I wanted to show everybody. I wanted to tell everybody. I mean, I put it on Facebook, and it was just a mad scene, man. Just a really mad scene. Just really got me driving me crazy. This is my guy, man. I mean, the blood, I mean, it's just everywhere. And I'm probably going to end up having to buy these sheets from this hotel. But I refuse to put him on the floor. He ain't never slept on the floor. Not as long. He sleeps beside me or on me. And that's just the way it is. But the cops got there, figured out what was going on, and Teddy's face was just full of blood. I don't even want to think about it. One of the cops was generous enough to just throw us in the car and take us to a vet hospital. And they worked on Teddy. They put him under, and they got in his mouth and got x-rays and everything. And sure enough, on his bottom left side, there's a crack that runs his jawbone down. And what the doctor said is the fracture is not worth it. It can heal itself as long as he's not trying to bite on anything. So he's on baby food. He's eating right there. I got a bunch of it. Whole bunch of baby food in here. Right in there. And so that's what he's going to be eating for a while. It could take 6 to 12 weeks. I'm hanging out. He's really even having a problem getting water in his mouth. He's just really scared when it comes to trying to eat, and he backs away. And I don't want to force it down his throat. He's in pain. I got pain medication right there at the doctor's, and this is some hardcore stuff. So he's kind of out of it. He's just laying there kind of out of it. He's really not moving around much at all. Buddy. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. It's just gonna take some time. It's killing me. I would have never thunk of it. I mean, I got bit a couple times. I mean, to the point where the dog actually even tore my shoe right off my foot. And that's the thing. That's the one thing. And I say this over and over and over again. I don't understand why people teach their dog to be aggressive. And I understand that you're going to teach a dog to protect your home or protect your property. I get it. Here's what I don't get. If that dog is taught to be aggressive and protect your property, what the hell are you doing bringing it to a public park for and letting it loose? I mean, where are we? Where the hell is... Where the hell... What are people thinking, man? And it's not the first time. I run into this all the time. But... I mean, he's not protecting your property if he's at the park. You know, everybody says, well, he protects me and he protects... Well, he wasn't protecting anybody but his damn self when he was out there. I mean, the guy was 300 yards away from the dog. Just let it loose. It's not the first time, according to the police, it's not the first time this guy's been into this shit. But, so that dog has been put down. The owner of that dog, because they know him and they know what he does, and that the dog was aggressive all along, they're going to charge him with aggravated assault with a vicious animal. 2 counts. One count for me, one count for Teddy. And Humane League's involved with it, and they're going to get him for cruelty of animals and all that stuff. But they went back to his house and they took other dogs. These are just the things that the cops were telling me when I came down there to give my story on a video, so I don't have to come back here. I'm trying to get out of this town, man, and it just keeps on getting worse. I'm going to get out of here. The thing is that I'm going to be put up in this hotel for a little bit. I mean, this guy's going to owe me restitution for the vet bills and my hotel stays, everything, as far as the district attorney or whatever you're talking about. Anyway, I'm supposed to turn all that in. Poor Teddy. I mean, there's absolutely no life in him. It kills me, man. And all I've been doing all day is holding him and trying to comfort him. I'm doing whatever I can, and it's like I told the vet, you do whatever you have to do. I don't care about the money. Make him right. And they did what they could. They did what they could. Now it's my turn. I have to take over. So he gets his pain medication. They gave him a bunch of shots. If I'm still here, he's got to go in and get some more shots. It kind of, the shots are, some of it's for pain, others is to kind of help regenerate that bone so that it heals together. So I give him this pain medicine. It's some really on the scale stuff, I guess. And I gotta feed him and give him all his drinks through this syringe. And it kills me because he doesn't want it that way. And it's a little bit of a fight, and he's crying and he's yelping, but he's got to get food in him, and that's what I got to do, and it's so fucking hard. Kills me every time I got to do it. And he only does, you know what I mean, about a half a syringe of water and maybe half a syringe or maybe a little bit more of the baby food. So I got like turkey and chicken and beef baby food, and he likes it, but it hurts him to open up his mouth and it hurts him to swallow. He's got stitches in there. He's got a puncture wound on the side of his face. I'm not going to sit here and pull him apart and show you all that. It's not right. But if you know me and you know Teddy, that's not his favorite position. He's a very chipper dog. He's very friendly to everybody, every dog, every kind of animal. I mean, I put him in with chickens, and he's been with other dogs, big dogs, little dogs. And if you were at Sturgis, you would know. I mean, he'd just walk around and mind his own business and tend to himself, and he enjoyed good dogs and had great fun. And you know, my Sturgis video, he's playing with a dog. It's 10 times bigger than he is, and just never had a problem. Never had a problem. You know, I don't send him out there to get in trouble or anything, and I always keep an eye on him. But I know everybody's going to say put him on a leash, and well, he wasn't on a leash. But what he was doing is he was sitting on my lap, and I understand put him on a leash. I don't put my kids on my leash, and this guy is like my kid. I spend 24 hours a day with him. He's the best damn dog I ever had. And I hate even calling him a dog, because he's more my child. I hate to even describe him as an animal, because he has no beast in him whatsoever. He's so gentle, he's so kind, but that's where we're at. Oh, Teddy. My baby. And to all you guys have been calling me and writing on Facebook and everything, man, I can't thank you enough for all the well wishes and concerns for Teddy. And a lot of you guys know who he is and know what he's like. He's just a handful of joy. But we're going to get through this, and we're working through it right now. This is day one. He takes very little bites of food. I mean, just little syringes of food, a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time. It may take 25 minutes to get a half of that syringe of food in him, as well as water. He just doesn't want to move his mouth. He doesn't want to move his jaw. He doesn't want to move his tongue. He just wants to do exactly what he's doing. And he doesn't want to leave me as soon as we walk outside so he can go to the bathroom. When I go to sit him down, he just sits there and begs for me to pick him back up. All right, I'm done. This is what I gotta go through. He's looking for water. Or he was. And this is what I gotta go through. Teddy Bone. Teddy Bone. Honey. Teddy Bone. Midday. Come on, honey. Come on. Come on, honey. Come on. This is what he does. He can't get his... All he wants is me. He just wants me to hold him all the time. Come on, honey. Come on, Teddy-Bone. Come on, Teddy-Bone. Come on. Just a little bit of water, honey. I know, honey. Oh, come on, Ted. I know you're thirsty, honey. He hides his mouth from me. Teddy Bone. Come here, honey. Come here, Daddy. Come here, Daddy. Take a little bit. Take a little bit, honey. Come here. Hold still. Hold still, honey. Hold still. Teddy Bone. Teddy Bone. Teddy Bone. Daddy. I'm so sorry, honey. Just have a little bit. Daddy, can you take a little bit, honey? He still wags his tail. Teddy Bone, take a drink, please. If he doesn't do better on his taking food and stuff, he's going to have to go back to the bed. They had to put him on a tube and intravenously feed him. I'm lost. Teddy Bone, please, honey. Please, Dinker. Teddy. Come do, honey. Just a little bit, honey. Just a little bit for Daddy. Come on. Just a little bit of water. That's what I go through. To get water in him. I try and, you can't, I can't force him to open his mouth and take this water. But I got to. And it hurts him, and I know it. And he cries, and it hurts. Hurts me. Buddy. Teddy bone. Teddy. Come on, honey. Well, I can't do it no more. I gotta go. Thanks for watching the video. Teddy and I appreciate it. I hope you liked it. If you did, how about a good thumbs up? Maybe pass it on to a friend, comment. And with all that, we'll see you down the road.